Right now, for the next coming week, non-profit organization Gift of the Givers will be providing food and other essentials to 4,000 university students of Cape Town, students who have been affected by the fires that raged through the premises. Imtiaz Suleiman, Gift of the Givers founder and chair, joins me now to talk about this. Imtiaz, good evening and thank you for your time tonight on the Newsfeed Late Night. So the university then has approached you to continue to give this assistance for the next week or so while they organize other resources. Talk about the work that goes into this and what does it actually mean?
Good evening. It's a lot of work. Look, on Sunday night, on Sunday we offered university, nothing specific. We just said we'd like to help you. What assistance do you require? And they came back to us late in the afternoon to say, feed 4,000 students for tonight, because they were not sure how the fire would progress, what would happen next. And of course, one of the residents burned, and they came back to us and said, can you do this for the next 6 to 7 days, but 3 meals a day for 4,000 students, because those are the amount of students we were evacuating. So I said, that's fine. And nobody could know exactly, how many days it's going to take if any more buildings would get affected. But you ask what it takes. When we told the cook at about 4:30, 5 o'clock that we're going to feed, and we were not expecting 4,000 students. The number sounded about huge. And although it's true, and then we told the cook, you're going to cook for 4,000 people. The poor guy started sweating at 4:30 in the afternoon, say, I need to bring my staff in. We're going to buy the ingredients. We're going to cut everything. And it is also we have to prepare different types of meals. Some eat chicken, some eat mutton, some are vegetarian. We have to cater for all those kind of tastes. So it was a lot of preparation. But fortunately, after the food came, virtually the whole of Cape Town was ready to help. And many of them came to the office. We had volunteers, packed the food from the pot into the foam boxes. And then came the challenge. The students are spaced out in 29 different hotels. So you have to go to different hotels. In some cases where they were not downstairs, we actually went room to room to distribute that food. And whilst, remember this is going to be 3 times a day. And when you got everything done, it was so strange. They said, look, we're sorry to trouble you. We're very thankful for what you've brought, but we have no soap, no toothpaste, and no toothbrush. So immediately on Monday, we started packaging those items. We made a call for those items, and got those items. And it was preparation again for 3 different types of meals for the day, breakfast, lunch, and supper, delivering to those students, getting those hygiene packs, and delivering it to them. And we said, if there's anything else you need, just let us know. So it was self-carry out. We sorted out on Monday, and it went exceptionally well from yesterday afternoon and into today.
This obviously doesn't happen automatically, Imtiaz. I mean, 3 full meals a day to 4,000 students. Where do you source this produce, for example, to make the meals? How do you pay for it, and how does it all work?
We've been involved with, Cape Town is common with fires, and we've been doing this for a very, very long time. And in fact, on Sunday, even before the university asked us, and even though we didn't make a commitment to offer anything specific, we had already contacted the cooks. We had said that if the fire spreads to the university, even if it doesn't burn, the smoke inhalation will affect people in that area. So we already told the cook to be on standby. We brought our staff in to put them on standby. We had our vehicles on standby. We had our warehouses on standby long before they even called us. And because this is something we're so used to. And it is fortunate when we called the cook early, he had already sort of pre-booked ingredients to say that this is what we're going to require and need. And so he was also very efficient because he's worked with us for so many years together. And then, of course, when it came to 3 times a day, we didn't have to do everything on Sunday night. We had the whole of Monday, to sort everything out. You asked me how is it paid for? Gift of the Givers has reserves. We have reserves in terms of food items. We have reserves in terms of cash. But the response from the people of the country was incredible. We didn't have to wait. It just happened from Sunday night. The moment it was announced. In fact, even before we announced it that we're involved, the university already informed other people. And it formed its list that Gift of the Givers was involved. And people started calling me. I said, but how do you know? We haven't even made an announcement yet. They said the university has already informed everybody that you guys are going to run it for the university. So to be honest, South Africans have been extremely generous, been supporting us, bring the items forward. And I have to make an announcement now to say to South Africa, thank you very, very much. Today was a day we were overwhelmed with the amount of stuff came in, to the point that we've taken a decision tonight to ask for no more donations. To say, please, no money, no goods. We've got enough stuff for your generosity, And with the amount of stuff we have, we're sure we can fulfill our commitment to the university. We promise 3 meals a day for 6 to 7 days, and with your generosity, we're saying thank you very much. We're not being impolite, we're not being ungrateful, but you've given us enough stuff. Today was like a surge, the amount of stuff that came in, and we think it's going to be enough to do what we have to do for the next 4 or 5 days.
And Jess, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us. Gift of the Givers founder and chair there, Imtiaz Suleiman. They've been overwhelmed with generosity from South Africans who have poured out their hearts to assist. Thank you very much, South Africa, for heeding the call. The news.